Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to a very unique video. This is going to be another analysis slash spotlight video for an extremely unique setup, both a hero loadout and the weapon that I'm going to be using in this hero loadout. This is extremely unique, and before I start, I want to say huge thanks to all of you guys who are watching, all of you guys who watch my videos even though you don't get notifications, all of you guys who come to the streams every single day. Thank you very much. You guys are fantastic. You guys are awesome. Thank you also to all of you who are using my creator code. Those of you guys who use code DUJ2, thank you very much. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all so very much. So let's talk about this. Now, this is one of the setups, and you guys, if you've been watching me for a while, if you've been watching my streams, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I constantly say that the new hero loadout is probably one of the greatest things about this game now, because you can use so many different loadouts. Yes, I have certain loadouts that are never going to change. For example, well, until something better comes along. For example, my Paleo Luna setup, this setup right here with the Masamune, it is my go-to for SSDs. I never die. It is incredible. Now that I'm level 131, it's even better. My explosive constructor. I love this setup. This is my setup that I take in whenever I need to do missions where I have to have both the ability of the enduring machine. No, not enduring machine. Where I have to have the what's this called again? The base, where I have to have base for a constructor, but also I want to do the maximum amount of damage. So of course I'm going to use explosive weapons and launchers. I love this setup. And finally, my farming setup, my archaeologist. Love this setup. Not going to change it. This is not a combat setup. It's definitely just for farming. But a lot of times there are going to be certain weapons that are going to come along. There's going to be certain things that are going to come along, and you're going to be like, you know what? If you do this, you can get the maximum potential out of that weapon. And that weapon for this case is going to be the one, the only Plasmatron 9000. So the Plasmatron 9000, for those of you who got it, you know it's a crazy weapon. It's so unique. It's so special. It's so particular in how you want to use it. And let me show you guys what I ended up doing with mine. I ended up making mine critical. It's got 2 critical damages with a cooling rate and a critical rating with energy, as of course it's energy. Now what we're gonna do right now, because you know what, I gotta do this. I gotta do this because we gotta take this full on. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna increase this guy. Oh, should I take him up? You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to take the cooling rate. I don't even need to improve the cooling rate, but we're going to improve it a little bit because I'm going to show you guys why. I want to get the maximum damage. You know what? We're doing it. I'm doing it. I'm making it. Am I making it all? No, we're not going to do the last one because cooling rate, I don't really need it. I could increase heat capacity or cooling rate. You know what? I think heat capacity might be better. Let's do heat capacity. All right. So this now is this Plasmatron 9000 now has element energy with 20% damage, 2 crit damages on it, a critical rating, and there we go. Look at that. It's at 43% right now, 420% critical damage. Yikes, that's awesome. And why is this weapon so great? Now it's a good weapon, okay? It's a good weapon that you can make a great weapon. And yes, as you guys can see, I made mine bright core. I did. I made mine bright core. I made mine obsidian for a couple of reasons, but mainly because the damage that I was going to get extra was not going to be extremely over the top. I did want a higher fire rate. And I actually did want the durability, the larger durability, because of what you guys are going to see me do. So, and this is what I've been talking about whenever you do something like this, that you have, it's like the 2 sides of an orange or whatever you want to call it. It's the 2 sides, like it's like the cake, okay? It's like the cake with the frosting. You got to do both things to make it delicious, to make it awesome. And the other side of that is going to be the hero loadout that you choose to use. And this particular hero loadout doesn't really work for any other weapon. It just doesn't. You using, as you guys can see, Bulletstorm Jonesy and Crackshot, using both of these with a pistol doesn't make sense. Like if I wanted to use this for my Zap, it would totally not make sense. Why? Because both Bulletstorm Jonesy and Crackshot are based on the magazine size. That's what these two guys are. The larger your magazine, the more potential, the more damage you're going to be able to do over a large amount of time. Now, before we jump into that, let me show you. I've got Hip Shot, I've got 6-shooter, I've got Make It Count, and I've got Survivalist for my health, of course, in there. Now, she is going to increase critical damage by 75%. 6-shooter and Hip Shot is going to increase also the damage. She's going to increase impact. So these are three right here are all about the pistols. Now, Crackshot and Survivalist Jonesy are very interesting. Now, I have tried this on both sides. I have tried it here and him here. I gotta tell you, you know what? We're gonna flip them around. We're gonna flip them around this time because actually I know I'm gonna get more damage with Crackshot on there. Let me show you guys. So, Bulletstorm Jonesy. What does Bulletstorm Jonesy do? Well, let's check him out first. So Bulletstorm Jonesy in Commander gives us Startup. Every shot increases ranged weapon damage by 2% and fire rate by 1.2 up to a maximum of 25 stacks. That means after 25 shots or 25 rounds, I'm going to have a 50% increase in weapon damage, and it's ranged. Anything ranged. Pistols, launchers, ARs, anything. And normally ARs, you've seen, I use this weapon with my LMGs. The LMGs, the Hacksaw, the Terminator, of course, the Candy Corn LMG, the Mercury LMG. Those 4 weapons right there and a couple other ones are the ones that I would normally recommend to use this and Crackshot with, because you're going to get the maximum amount of damage out of them because you have a large magazine. You're not only are you going to be able to build all the stacks, but then you're going to be able to use the stacks the rest of the time. So you're going to get a gigantic amount of damage. Very, very highly recommended. Now, if I have my standard perk, I'm going to get 25 stacks at 1% damage. So 25% damage, that's still not bad. But what else are we going to get with him? We're going to get fire rate, an increase in fire rate by 1.2 for 25 stacks. So it's going to be a 30%, something like that. I think it's 30%. So we're going to get like a 30% increase in fire rate, which is great. But because I made my weapon obsidian, because I made it bright core, I really don't need it that much. So remember, we're going to focus on damage. 50% increase in damage, right? Now let's take a look at Crackshot. What is Crackshot going to give me? Crackshot is going to give me Mad Tidings Plus. Firing a ranged weapon grants 1 stack of Holiday Spirit. Up to 50 stacks can be stacked up. Each stack of Holiday Spirit increases ranged weapon damage by 2.9%, almost 3%. So we are going to get 150% increase in damage, but decreases weapon stability by 7%. With the Plasmatron 9000, it doesn't matter because it's a ring of damage that expands out. You have a very large area to be able to influence and damage the enemies. Now, if you have them in the other way, as a support, you get 1 stack of Holiday Spirit up to 50 stacks. So 50% damage. So if we were to keep Bulletstorm Jonesy in the main slot and add him here, we're going to have 100% increase in damage. But putting Crackshot as my commander, I'm going to get myself 150 here, plus the 25, 175. It's actually more like 167 or 170, but like 170% increase in damage. And remember, we're going critical. He is going to decrease our stability, but you know what? It's not going to be a problem. All right, so let's go ahead and put Bulletstorm Jonesy in here. The other reason why I really was enjoying having Bulletstorm Jonesy in here is because I was able to get Bulletstorm Jonesy has Warcry, and Warcry was actually making the weapon fire extremely fast. But with Crackshot, I have Shockwave, and we all know how much I love Shockwave. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go into a mission, guys. I'm going to show you guys what this can do, and just because this is a test to really test him out, we're going to go into a max level mission. We're going to go into a level 100 mission, 140, 100. We're going to go into a 140 fight category 3 storm. I'm not going to go into a 4-person just because I won't be able to really start and, you know, show you guys the full effect. So we're going to go into a 140. I'm going to go into a 140 with this weapon, with this... Oh, wait. Why are you... Crackshot didn't look like Crackshot there for a second. Crackshot did not look like Crackshot there for a second, guys. Oh my goodness. All right. Don't you just love the bugs in this game? All right, guys. Let's go into this. Let's check it out. Let me show you guys what you can do with this setup because it's actually very fun. And as I show you guys may be wondering, why are you doing this? Why are you using this weird setup with a pistol? A pistol, it doesn't make sense. Well, the Plasmatron 9000 has one characteristic. It has one very, 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 very unique characteristic that so far no other weapon in the game has. Absolutely no other weapon has it yet. And that is...
Okay, category 3. We can do this. We'll be defending 3 atlases.
It has no magazine size.
Search the zone for the targets.
It has no magazine size. Plasmatron 9000 has a unique capacity that it will not run out. Oh. Am I full? Okay, let me go ahead and do this. Okay, there we go. We're going to use this one right here. Why is this one stronger? I don't know why that one's higher up. All right. Boop. There we go. Can we make more? No, we're full. Okay.
Don't think so.
I can't build any more. All right. Anyway. Okay, so let me kind of run away to fight another day, and let me show you guys why this weapon is so crazy. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you guys is what you need to do. Well, first of all, you can do this. Look at that. You never run out of magazine. You never run out of magazine. It never runs out on you. Oh, that was it. Okay. So it never runs out of you. So it never runs out of magazine. You can just have it forever. The next thing we're going to look at is going to be the stats on this weapon. So right now, the DPS that I have on this weapon is 54,000. And the damage is 10,802. It's okay. It's an okay weapon. It's going to be able to do an okay amount of damage. But this is what we're going to do. Are you ready? Are you ready? So remember, 54 and 10.8. 54 and 10.8. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should have just counted how much we had. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough. That should be 50 shots. So we just stacked up 50 stacks of Holiday Spirit. Now, if you can see too, the weird thing about it is that weapon stability should be affected, but it's not affected for some reason in this game. In this weapon, it's an incredibly stable weapon. So, 50 shots, right? 50 shots. What could 50 shots possibly have given me? 54 and 10.8. 121 DPS. 24,000 damage. Yes, you saw right. This weapon just went up a ridiculous amount of damage. And I love this. Oh, by the way, if you use if you change weapons, you lose the stacks. So that's why this weapon is so specific in this case. Oh my goodness, why did that happen? Come on. Come on. 93. 102,000. Come on. Come on. Turn around. 96. 24,000. 25,000. And 124,000 DPS. Let's go find some more. Let's go pick a fight. Let's go pick another fight. And again, the cool thing about this is I still have 2,000. Wow. I still have 2,000.
This target's a tricky one.
24.
Keep searching.
24. I still have 2,760 more shots. I have a magazine of almost 3,000 if I start from the very beginning. Why am I not finding anyone to fight here? You? No, you. And like I said again, though, the only problem with this is once you remove it, once you change weapons, you are going to find yourself, well, starting over again. But in the meantime, you're going to be critting 100s. And honestly, it's so much fun. It is so much fun. I can't even begin to tell you guys. Yep. 124,000 on that one. We got some good here. So I'm going to wait for my shield to come back. There's my shield. Awesome. Let's try this again. Because we got some high level enemies over here. We got a... Oh! We got a taker. Taker, don't take me. Taker, no taking. Taker, no taking. Also, I am using the face cannon, I think it's called. No! Woo! Saved myself in the nick of time. I got myself stuck in a corner there. That wasn't smart of me. So, face cannon, also every 5 seconds, I will shoot... Look at my weapon. See my weapon? It gets that blue glow. And I shoot a shot of energy. So, little extra damage you can do there. But there we go. That, and I gotta tell you, I've been using this setup a little bit. It's really fun. The only problem is that it doesn't really benefit much of anything else. Now, it will benefit me if I switch over here to my Candy Corn LMG, of course, because I am still going to build all of those stacks. Unfortunately, though, the other 3 heroes that I have set up in it, the other 3 heroes are purely set up for the pistol damage. Now, I could go ahead and I could even it out a little bit more. For example, oh, let's see how it does here. You know what? Let's do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this to take this guy out. And then we're going to do this. Let's build up all the stacks, though. Do we have them all? No. 93. 103. Woo! 121. That should be it, right? 121 and 24. It's good enough. Good enough. Woo! Don't hit me. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I'll tase you. 125, 132, 140, 144, 144, 144. Multiple 144s. Non-stop of 144s. So I could make this setup a little more balanced, I would say, if I wanted to do that, because then I could also use the Candy Corn LMG with it. If I wanted to do that, well, I'd probably have to remove, I'd have to remove at least a couple of the what's it called? At least I'd have to remove at least a couple of the pistol bonuses, and focus a little bit more on, focus a little bit more on general damage or AR damage as well. But I gotta say, as you guys can see this, it's an extremely fun little setup. You just keep moving around, keep shooting them. You get the phase effect as well as you get the weird little the special oh no. I knew that was gonna happen. I see you there twitching. Don't worry, I got you. Give me 4 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right with you. I'm back with you. Alright, there we go. So you also get the unique critical hits cost 7 exploding projectiles to scatter to the surrounding area. You guys saw it. It just looks like a little thing just blows away every few seconds. It's effective. It's not bad. It's cool. It doesn't do a ton of damage though. Now you could do other setups here. For example, let me leave here. You could use, and I did try this, which I enjoy it. I do need the survivalist though, because I do need to restore some health. You guys know how important restoring health in this game is, so that's why I've got survivalist in there. Survivalist really does make a big difference for me. But another hero that I've played around with putting in here is, instead of either the 6-shooter or the hip shot, probably hip shot because it only gives me 17% damage. Something else that I put in here is I put in Plasma Arc with the Cyberclops. Plasma Arc energy damage has a 20% chance to zap near enemies for 58% of damage dealt. If you think 58% of 144 is still going to be 70,000 damage, guys. And that zap goes out to as multiple enemies. So I could put him instead there. It's a fun, trust me, it's pretty fun to do that. He still counts as the Outlander. Also, if you want to change the team perk, you can do Underdog, to get yourself more healing. That's a really good one. I enjoy it. I can do Zap as well, but I only have one Space Explorer, so never mind about that. Bioenergy Source is good for shield. Preemptive Strike is good. You can get a good damage. Slow Your Roll is also fun. Where's the other one? I don't have the other one. I don't think I have the other one here. Yeah. Where's the healing one? Yeah. Healing one is Bioenergy Source. Yeah. No, that's not one. Underdog. Underdog is the healing one. Underdog is good for healing. I kind of like the Face Blaster because it's a little different. But right now for this, if I'm going to be doing high-level missions, I'll probably go with Underdog. I'll probably stay with Underdog just so I can get more healing out of this to last a little longer. It's just whatever you want to do. And also here, if you want to change this up too, you can also go with, let's say you can do, what's his name? Is he a soldier? He is a soldier. You can do Feel for the Fallen, get yourself more, more energy if you want back. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can throw in Assault Critical if you want to do it for both Assault and Pistol. But this particular setup, like I said, is very much designed for the pistol. So that's what it's for. It's definitely for the pistol. It's a fun setup to have. If you have Plasmatron and you don't really know what to do with it, I recommend you run this. This is the unique setup for it. Again, it's fun, it's different, and it does a lot of damage. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have yourself a wonderful day, and thanks for watching. See ya.